All right, guys, here we are. Let's go. Okay, everybody, I just got done. I was literally in there for, I think, almost an hour. Oh, hopefully this works, but let's go home. Are you ready, babe? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Don't look, you can't peek yet.
Okay, I won't.
Okay.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I brought my husband back again. A lot of you guys may have seen our husband buys my makeup video that we did. Oh gosh, it's been a few months now, right?
That was a long time ago.
But anyways, we wanted to make another version of that. We originally were thinking of doing a husband buys my drugstore makeup video, but Tylen comes with me to the drugstore all the time. I don't think that it would have been very challenging. So Tylen, tell him what your idea was today.
Well, I know so many drugstore products now.
Yeah, you do.
Since Allie's been doing this for a while, so I wanted more of a challenge, so we decided to do husband buys my dollar store makeup.
Dollar store makeup, you guys.
It was hard.
Oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever, it's been so long since I've been to a dollar store in general.
I had a lot of fun though,
You did?
exploring.
So Tylen's going to share with me what he got from the dollar store, and then I'm going to have him leave the room while I create an entire makeup look using the products that he used, and we will see how he did and how the products work at the end of it. So
I'm nervous.
All right, are you ready to show me?
Yeah, so I tried my best to pick out a full face.
Okay.
Like as full as possible, like every single step. There's one thing that I literally could not find. You can only use what I got you. You can't use your brushes. You can't use anything. Like, you have to use what I just got you.
No, can't use my brushes?
No.
I don't remember agreeing on that.
To prep the skin, I got you this face moisturizer, and it's nice.
Dermis.
It's nice. It has vitamin E, it's hypoallergenic, and it's a day cream. And it's for faces, so it won't, like, make you itch.
Okay, okay.
Oh, and then while you're doing your makeup, you have a lip balm.
Oh my gosh, that brand is good.
Cocoa butter formula with vitamin E, so you can put it on your lips to prep.
Wow, babe, you even thought about that. I actually really like Palmer's. I've tried their stuff before.
Okay, next. This was so hard to find, but brows.
Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't forget.
I got you brow powder. There were no pencils, and there were no like lighter brown or what's the one you use, like blonde or lighter brown.
Okay.
But this has medium brown.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, the next step. This was really hard, so I got 3 options. Okay.
Better be safe than sorry.
Foundation.
Awesome.
So I got you a BB cream in the lightest one.
Okay, perfect.
That's the lightest one I could find.
The light one, okay.
And then these were the lightest. This is like a liquid makeup, so it might be more full coverage.
Okay, because I like my full coverage.
Because that seems sheer. So this is true beige and creamy beige. That's as light as I could find. It looks pretty light.
Yeah, it could work. We will see. LA colors, and we've got a little BB cream.
Next, concealer.
Oh, yay!
I couldn't find, this is definitely not light enough, but
I mean, it's not gonna like highlight, but it could still conceal.
Nude. And then this is compact makeup in the shade light, and so I thought it looks really light, so maybe you could dabble in it and use it.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Just in case, 2 options.
Okay.
Okay, now for powder, these were literally the only ones. They don't sell like translucent powder or like fluffy powder. So this is just pressed powder. Rose beige and natural beige. Pressed powder to set the concealer.
Okay.
And to prep the eyelids.
Yeah.
Right? For eyes, I got you this palette. I thought the colors were cool. There was some light ones, transition shades.
He's using his big words.
And they all looked pretty matte.
Yeah, they are matte. Oh,
well,
there's a little
shimmer.
Yeah, shimmer.
But on top of that, look, I found loose eyeshadow, like sparkly, loose.
I used to have something like that from L'Oreal.
Eyeshadow with brush even, a shimmering loose powder thing. So you can use a lighter one and this one, and you could even use this for highlight if what I got you doesn't work. So that goes on your eye. Don't those look cool?
Yeah, this one looks pretty, this one.
And I got a Wet n Wild.
They had a Wet n Wild?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Brown eyeliner.
Well, great.
So I didn't think black wouldn't be appropriate for this. This has like kind of lots of browns. It's not like a... So, don't you think brown would be better?
Don't you think brown would be better?
I thought so.
I think so too.
Next, to finish the eyes, of course, you'll have a mascara. I know it goes on later, but it looked nice.
Big Lash mascara from LA Colors.
It looked like a CoverGirl knockoff.
It's like so tiny. Look at that. That's kind of cute.
I don't know. It
Awesome.
said new. So
new at the dollar store, folks.
Okay, so I was trying to remember. I had to get a couple options of this. Your liquid makeup, if you use a BB cream and stuff.
Makeup. You're so cute.
If you use those, that's liquid. So I found bronzer. I found this powder bronzer, but in case I got a contour stick that's bronzer too.
Oh my gosh.
So it's like a cream.
I have everything.
So you don't have to deal with like powder cream drama. So you can choose a powder bronzer or this one. It's liquid, but it kind of had a sparkle sheen to it. The stick did. See, it's kind of sparkly there.
Love it.
Okay, so I got you 2 blush options.
Oh.
I couldn't find a liquid blush.
That's okay. I like powder brush. Blush.
Like Benefit Cosmetics knockoff.
I know, it looks like Benefit Cosmetics.
This is like a really bright color, so you might have to go really easy on it.
Okay.
And then this one is a little bit lighter, and it's more of a rose undertone, but it has a little bit of sparkle in it, and sometimes
it's called Spice.
You don't like that?
Spice is a good name for that.
So 2 blush options.
Pretty. Thanks, babe. Okay.
Highlight. I could not find for the life of me like a powder one.
Okay.
But like going with the cream stuff, I found a highlight stick.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of like the bronzer one. And it's pretty sparkly.
I'm so sorry.
You're bored?
No.
But like I said, this thing, the lightest of the loose pigment, you could use as a highlight.
Seems fitting.
Now for lips.
What'd you select?
Listen, they had quite a few options, but every single lipstick, they didn't have like liquid lipsticks. I couldn't find any. Maybe they were sold out. All of the lipstick options had like sparkles in them, and you don't like that. Okay. So I went with, how do you do this? Oh, there we go. So there's no sparkles in this, but it's kind of like a nude. It looks like Mama Star. Look at the color.
Oh, wait.
But I got this one because I like the lipstick color the most. And
well,
there's a gloss, and you're kind of into gloss, so you could put some gloss over it.
Amazing.
And I thought it would look good. This isn't too much for the eyeshadow in case you go something dark or smoky.
Yeah.
This will like not distract from the eye.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're going to have to use, they had no sponges.
Okay.
No foundation brushes, unless this kabuki brush works. But I doubt it. It's not foundation-y. So you're going to have to use your hands for your foundation. Contour brush, small eyeshadow brush, a large concealer brush in case you have to go into that one. Yeah, in case you go into this, I was thinking about Mario's class. You know, he had like a Laura Mercier, right?
Yeah.
Concealer, and you dip in the brush.
Camouflage.
A crease brush. This one looked really fluffy and nice.
That's something that I would use, yeah.
I thought that when I saw it. And then a large kabuki brush, so I'm thinking powder maybe.
All right.
And one last thing.
What? A mirror.
A mirror.
Oh my gosh.
You can't use yours. It was $1. I could not find setting spray. So I looked for face mists. I literally, and I had in my shopping cart, I had a spray bottle. And I was gonna fill it with water and put some like...
A DIY setting spray?
Yeah, but I thought it would either burn your skin or like the spray... No, the spray bottle could only... They didn't offer a misty spray bottle. It was like a jet stream spray bottle. Did I miss any categories?
No, I'm really interested to see how this goes.
My goal with this, when I started, was... No, seriously though. I tried to honestly pick out options, so try to use the very best.
Okay.
And I want you to literally make a makeup look that you would feel confident like going shopping in. If you're dying to use like one of your brushes, let me know.
Call you.
Yeah.
Phone a friend.
Yeah. Is that good?
Yeah, thanks, babe.
Bye.
Bye. So I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be kind of a different challenge for me. I have never used any makeup from the dollar store before, but I'm really excited because maybe there's some things in here that are really good. Let's start out with this Dermis Labs Hypoallergenic with Vitamin E Day Cream. I thought it was so cute that he thought of this and that there weren't primers, but he does know. Oh my gosh. Ooh. I don't know about the fragrance. There's definitely a fragrance in here, which in lotions, especially for the face, I don't know. Other than that, it feels really silky applying to the face. Let's go into the Cocoa Butter Ultra Moisturizing Lip Balm. I wonder if the scent of that moisturizer will die down a little bit. I'm gonna use that mirror. It's kind of an interesting shape oval tube, but I like it. That feels nice. That's like a classic lip balm. not bad. All right, so I think I'm just gonna go in order, like do the base and then move into eyes and hope that there's not too much fallout with the eyes. For complexion products, he got me the 3 options. So we have a BB cream and then these more full coverage, it seems like. I'm going to try out the BB cream just to see what that does for us first. This is the lightest shade. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this with my fingers. So off of my first impressions, it's offering a lot more coverage than I was expecting, just because this is a BB cream, so I was kind of expecting something a little more sheer, but I'm frustrated that I can't use tools because like blending around the nose is always so much better with a brush or a sponge. So there's the complexion with the BB cream all over. I do feel like it evened out the skin tone slightly, but obviously it's not super full coverage. So I am going to add on top this liquid makeup from LA Colors. We'll do a little swatcheroo on the side of our face. They're both kind of dark, and to be honest, I don't know if they're going to offer any more coverage than that CC cream. So I think I'm going to try to just work with the concealer for more coverage because I'm hoping that this will have more coverage than those. So this is the LA Colors concealer, and this does seem like it has a little more coverage, which I want kind of on my blemishes especially. This concealer is not going to be a highlighting concealer. It's not going to give me bright under eyes, that's for sure. Much darker than I would prefer, but seemed like this was the lightest option, which is kind of crazy. Oh, it's so hard with just the hands. So far, I'm not having too much luck with the complexion products. It's hard to make it look nice because it's not exactly my shade. So I'm gonna take the compact makeup, this one, because sometimes makeup that comes in little packages like this provide a little more coverage. So I'm gonna take the sponge that comes with that. I should have been using this sponge the whole time. Hey, there we go. That's much more brightening and much more full coverage. This is working out a little better than everything else. The blending is really difficult though. I might cheat. I might phone a friend.
Hello?
I'm phoning a friend.
What?
I really want to try to make this like look decent, and the tools are causing me to have streaks on my face. I just can't like blend it out like I want to.
Okay, well, the dollar store can't deliver on the tools.
No.
Okay, well, all of your brushes are affordable anyway, so.
So I'm allowed?
Okay, girl.
Yeah. All right, you guys, we are back with a Morphe sponge. I want to really give this a fair chance, you know? And so I want to be able to use products or use tools that I would use with my normal products, you know? I feel like there would be somewhere in the dollar store, like those little foam triangle makeup sponges, you know? I'm sure there would be like a sponge you could pick up, because the tools so far that have come with the products are not my personal favorite. But like looking up close, it's really not that bad. Since we have some cream contour products, I'm gonna go into those first. Let me see if I can find it. So now we have this LA Colors bronzer stick. And since everything is still cream on my face, I want to use this. So it is kind of shimmery if you see that right there. It's definitely like really shimmery. I don't think I would use this as a bronzer. So I might try out the highlighting stick. Okay, that looks like something that I would actually use. So I'm gonna take this highlighting stick, see if that even does anything. So I think it provides a tiny bit of like dewiness, not like a blinding highlight. So it's definitely not gonna be anything like too Instagram-y. Okay, I need to set this concealer now. Which one of these? This one looks better. I'm gonna open this contour brush from Wet n Wild. I always use brushes for like different reasons. Just because it says like contour or blush on it does not mean I'm gonna use it for a contour or blush. So I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild brush, try to pat out any creases, and let's see how we set the under eyes. It's definitely a little bit darker than the concealer. Guys, I'm really trying to give these like a fair shot. I'm really wanting to just like review them, because really price doesn't matter. If there's something that's $50 and it's a crappy piece of makeup, I'm not gonna like it and I'm not gonna tell you guys to buy it. If there's something that's $2 and amazing, I'm obviously gonna tell you guys to buy it. If there's something that's $5 and sucks, I'm not gonna tell you to get it. I'm not really liking what the coloring did. It's a little bit like pink. Yeah, so the shade is not my favorite, but we're gonna have to make it work, you know? Let's fill in the brows. It looks like this, and it has a little applicator on the inside. The applicator is very stiff. All right, let's see if we can make a good brow with this. I'm going to really try. It's definitely more of like a reddish brown, which is not my normal choice for brow color. Yeah, my brows are definitely reddish pink now, but that's okay. It's an extremely pigmented powder though. Let's go into eyes. I'm gonna take this LA Colors eyeshadow palette. This one is in the shade Nude. So here's the eyeshadow palette. I'm excited to dip into these and see if they are pigmented and all that jazz. I'm gonna open this Wet n Wild crease brush. And first I'm going to set the eyelid actually with that setting powder we used. I'm gonna start with this first shade here. This eyeshadow color is a little bit close to my skin tone, so it's kind of hard to see. I'm gonna go into the shade right next to it right here. And let's start working this into the crease a little bit as a transition shade. This brush is nice. This eyeshadow shade is a little bit too light, I think, for the crease. I'm gonna try this shade. Nope, that doesn't really look nice either. I'm gonna try a darker brown. There we go. Now we have a little bit more pigment. Oh no, we have fallout. So the eyeshadows really are not very pigmented. So I'm gonna go into the eyebrow palette because these were really, really pigmented. All right, let's pull out this LA Colors loose eyeshadow. Okay, so I'm actually going to tap some of this pigment out, and I'm going to take that same eyeshadow brush we've been using, and let's just see if we can press some of that on the lid. Oh my gosh. Hey, that is not even bad at all. Well, I think I just botched my whole complexion because I've got fallout, so I'm gonna try to work with this. All right, let's go into eyeliner. I'm gonna take this Wet n Wild kohl eyeliner. Ooh, it's nice and sharp. That feels really nice, actually. I feel like it's a little bit more of a waxy formula. So what I'm finding is as I'm like drawing over the same line over and over again, it kind of picks up the product that was already there. I don't know if I'll ever master wing liner. It's still so hard for me sometimes. Okay, let's go into the LA Colors Big Lash Mascara. This is such a cute little bottle. I like the applicator so far. Off of my first impressions, it's nice and big. So let's see how this does. I'm gonna do 2 coats on the top and bottom lashes. So there's the mascara on. I definitely think it's more of a lengthening mascara than a volumizing. Okay, let's move into bronzer. This looks a little bit intimidating. It looks a little bit dark. Maybe it will apply a little sheer. So here's what the bronzer looks like. I'm gonna pull out the Kabuki brush. Right off the bat, it feels really scratchy. I don't know. I got a little bit too much up there in the hairline. I'm really just trying to buff out a little bit all over the skin to kind of warm it up, but it does seem to apply a little bit patchy. I mean, with this applicator, I feel like anything would apply kind of patchy, but. So let's hop into blush. I'm gonna go with the LA Colors Spice Blush. This looked the most pretty to me. I'm just going to lightly start to press that on the cheeks. Definitely shows up. It has a little bit of a shimmer in it, which I know some people don't always like. I'm taking what's left and just brushing it through the brow bone a little bit to add some color there. It's not a bad color. I just feel like this, like the complexion makeup is starting to break up a little bit, so not everything is looking fabu. So I'm gonna take the other LA Colors Shimmering Loose Eyeshadow, and I'm gonna attempt to use this as a highlight. Let's see if that gives us, oh, hey, it kind of did. Not too shabby. That's not bad. I'm gonna take that highlight stick and let's see if we can highlight the inner corner of the eyes with this. No, I think that just erased everything that I worked on. Okay, I'm frustrated at this point. I'm really trying. Oh my gosh, it just picked up. Guys, I keep like getting fallout and then trying to fix it, and it picks up the foundation on my face. This is turning out not so good. So my makeup's like chipping off. Okay. I'm frustrated because this is like starting to look like okay, but I feel like I ruined it. I should have done my eyes first. Let's go into lipstick. Okay, I'm gonna try the lipstick side first. Whoa, it's very heavily scented, like bubblegum. So there's this lipstick. It's a really pretty shade. It's definitely like more of a cream formula. I'm gonna go ahead and use the gloss. Whoa, that feels more like an oil than a gloss. Feels pretty hydrating. I'm so mad about that. Okay, I wanna try to fix this cakey under eye area over here. No idea if it's gonna work, but I wanna try. That's looking a little better. Guys, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. I'm calling my husband.
Baby girl.
Hi, babe.
Hi.
I'm done.
I'm excited. Don't tell me anything.
Okay. So before Tylen comes home, I want to kind of give my thoughts on a few of these products. I feel like for me, complexion products are the ones that really, really matter. And if my complexion does not look good, I'm not really happy with the rest of the makeup. I wasn't that impressed with too many of these complexion products. I do think that this blush was pigmented. That could be really pretty over like a drugstore foundation, you know? I feel like those things would work. But this actually didn't look that bad. I feel like I ruined it with the powder. This by itself might actually be decent because I feel like it gave me a nice dewy finish. It had a really good coverage. I feel like the shade worked for me. The bronzer, I didn't really love that. The brow powder, I'm really shocked at how pigmented this was. I would have chosen a different shade. He said there wasn't anything lighter than this, so maybe there wasn't even an option. I wasn't very impressed with this. I feel like there's like e.l.f. eyeshadows that are way, way better and really pigmented and things like that. ColourPop is another really affordable. I know it's not $1, but you can definitely now find really high quality shadows for really inexpensive. So I wasn't very impressed with this. Like there was hardly any payoff. I really like the lip balm. I know it's kind of a plain thing to like, but I really like this. This lip color is really pretty, really hydrating looking. It looks really pretty. So I really did not mind this lip color. This Dermis moisturizer I would definitely pass on if you're kind of a fragrance freak. Like if you don't like fragrances, you're not gonna like this at all. I really did not like it. This LA Colors Big Lash Mascara was nice. I feel like it's not a super voluminous mascara, but it definitely did lengthen the lashes and isn't bad for $1. I also did not mind these LA Colors Shimmering Loose Eyeshadows. I feel like with a wet brush, you could really get some cool pigment payoff with these. And as a highlight, it's really not that bad. It obviously kind of emphasizes a little texture, but as a highlight, it's not bad at all. The Wet n Wild brushes seemed fine. They remind me a lot of like the e.l.f. brushes, like the quality of it. This Wet n Wild Kohl eyeliner, it glides across my hand really nicely, but when I was trying to actually make a wing, I found that it skipped a little bit. Okay, babe, are you ready? But don't judge me, I have to explain. No, I really have to explain though. Once you look close, I'm gonna have to explain something to you.
It doesn't look that bad.
No, I tried so hard, but I did my face first.
What does
and I
that
had
mean?
so much fallout with the eyeshadows that I tried to, like, I tried to add more and it just got pickier.
You did good.
Pickier, and then it picked up completely in this section, so I had to try to wipe it.
So you look a little gray.
No, you can see like the...
A little charcoal?
Well, you can see where I wiped it off and tried to redo it.
I had a feeling that the complexion products could be a little bit
but
frustrating.
Like everything, you did a really good job picking everything. Like I had everything I needed.
Really?
The tools challenge was a little hard.
Babe, you look so cute.
But I tried, and that eyeshadow, look at the monitor. The eyeshadow kind of worked as a highlight. I tried it that. I mean,
wow.
It's not the best I've ever done.
I am impressed. I didn't know what to expect with all dollar store makeup.
No, I didn't either.
But I'm impressed.
You are?
Look so good.
Thank you.
You look beautiful.
Wow.
My little dollar tree princess.
Tree princess.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You look cute.
No, if you were ever in an emergency, I feel like I would have never even thought of the dollar store, but the brushes weren't bad.
Yeah, this looks good.
Like I was kind of frustrated at times because I didn't have a certain brush for something, but like there they were.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Guess how much?
How much?
Including the duplicates and the triple items, including like the final with the mirror and the tools, it was $30.
$30?
$30.
But thanks guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that challenge. I know it was a challenge for me. But you know what? It was really fun to kind of branch out and try out some makeup from the Dollar Tree.
Did I do good?
You did so good. You picked out so much stuff. So Tyler definitely won this challenge. I think I failed a little, bit. No, you did good. You should see.
You did good, honey.
I made some accidents. Thanks again for watching. Let us know if you guys would like to see another kind of video like this. If you would like to see a husband buys my drugstore makeup video, let us know. Thanks again for watching, you guys. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button on your way out. I post 3 times a week, so you don't want to miss out. And if you really don't want to miss out, join the notification squad. Just click on the little bell after you subscribe and you will be notified every time I post. I love you all so much. I will see you in my next video. Love you.
Bye.